My name is Dave. This is the CEC Test 3 speaking part 1. Can you introduce yourself, please, candidate A?
Hello, my name is Công. I am at class ES6D. I am from Hanoi, Vietnam.
Wonderful. And how old are you, Kongsun?
I'm 13 years old.
Oh, very good. Thank you. And candidate B?
Hello, my name is Quán. I'm from class uh, 6.1D. I'm from Vietnam, Hanoi.
Okay, thank you very much. So, first of all, we're going to talk about different times of the year. Candidate A, that's you, Kongsun. What seasons are there during the year in Vietnam?
There are four main seasons in Vietnam. It's spring, summer, fall, and winter.
Fantastic. And what time of year is special in your country?
Summer is special in my country because
So I think that Kongzung is just having a little bit of interference at home. So what we'll do, Kongzung, is we'll come back to you in a moment. Don't worry about it, because I have a question for Phu An. Phu An, when are the school holidays in Vietnam?
School holiday is in summer.
Can you tell me anything about the summer school holidays?
Summer school holiday means the student of the student or can like reading book every day. Talking about the summer and anything they can do.
That sounds no, that sounds very interesting. So, can you compare that to December? How is December usually in Vietnam?
December is winter. Winter in Vietnam. They rain. The rain is oh. The rain is many.
And
And
what do students do in December if the weather is rainy and cold?
in the winter, they can have the Merry Christmas.
What is that? What do you do at Christmas in Vietnam?
At Christmas in Vietnam, the we can have present from your parents, your brother, sister, and some friend too.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, we're just going to have to wait a little bit for Kong Zung. So, because of that, I'd like to ask you another question. And what I want... Oh, Kong Zung, are you back now?
yes,
You are. So you were telling us about a special time of year in Vietnam.
a special season in Vietnam is summer because we can go to swim and have a summer break from school.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. So, Phu An, let's talk about food, Phu An. Who cooks the food in your family?
My husband,
Yeah, who cooks the food in your family?
my mother cook the food in my family.
Okay, is that always, or do you ever cook for your family?
My mom always cut the food. and I sometimes I cut the food too.
Oh, what do you make when you cook food?
I cut food is about gimbap,
Oh,
uh,
really?
about meat,
Yeah, what kind of meat?
uh, meat of pig.
Right. Okay. And what do you eat every week? Is there any kind of food that you eat every week?
Uh, in my family eats. My family always eats fruit.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, but what kind of meal might you have every week?
uh,
For example, I used to have soup every week in my house because I enjoyed eating soup, and I would always ask my mom to make soup. Is there a kind of food that you eat every week?
no, no, I don't because soup is not my favorite food.
Oh, I understand, but how about maybe rice? Do you have rice every week?
Yes,
Yeah? Do you have
yes,
vegetables every week?
yes, fruit too. Every fruit too.
Okay, and now, Kang Sung, can you tell me about your favorite time of year?
My favorite time of year is um,
Do you prefer summer or winter? Do you prefer
I
the autumn?
would
Yeah, okay.
I would prefer summer because I can go to swim, have a break from school, and most important, I can hang out with my friends.
Of course, of course. So, guys, now we're going to move on to part two of the test. In this part, we are going to talk together. I'm going to show you some pictures of different television programs. And first of all, I want to ask Kong Zung, do you like these different types of television programs and why or why not?
I like racing television program because it's exciting and I like to race cars and race and
One. And is there one that you don't enjoy?
I don't enjoy historical programs because it is boring and only talk about historical things.
Of course, of course. And how about you, candidate B, Fuan? Fuan, is there a kind of television program you like or one that you don't like? And
Uh,
why?
I yes I do. I like uh pro- the program program about football. Because it is my favorite sport.
Uh-huh.
World news programs. I like it because it talk about talk the news in the world.
Okay,
And
wonderful. Wonderful.
uh
So,
yeah
yes, carry on. Carry on. It's okay.
uh and the music because the music program because I like to listen the music in in the world.
Thank you very much. So, now I want you to talk together. So, Fuan, I would like you to ask Kong Sung, do you think watching something is interesting or boring. Any words you want, but you ask Kong Zung, and then Kong Zung will ask you.
Dũng, do you like this different type of television program?
Wait, that's a good question, but can you ask Kong Zung about a certain kind? For example, do you think watching history shows is boring, or do you think watching music shows is interesting?
Công Dũng, do you think what do you think watch basketball program is interesting?
I think watching his historical programs isn't interesting because I don't like the historical films. Mm, They are boring and they only talk about historical times.
Okay. Can you ask your question?
And do you think watching football programs are interesting?
Can you ask again?
And what do you like to watch the football programs? Do you think watching football programs are interesting?
Yes, I do.
Why do you think that?
Because if we don't have to buy the ticket to see the football player, we can watch TV.
Okay, thank you. Now, I'm going to ask you some more questions about TV. So, Kong Seung, do you prefer watching television alone or with other people?
I would prefer watching television with others because I would feel alone and I want to watch with my friends and families.
And how about you? Candidate B, do you prefer watching television programs alone or with other people? Phu An.
Can you ask again?
Yes, Phu An. Do you prefer watching television alone or with other people?
I prefer to watch TV with people.
Why is that?
Because when we watch alone, we just lonely. We just not be happy and smile. But when we watch with people, we can talking with the people when we watch TV.
Yes, we can. And Phu An, how much time do you spend watching TV a week?
I spend to watch TV is uh, 30 minutes.
Is that all week or is that each day?
All week.
Oh wow, so you don't watch a lot of TV at all. And Kong Seung, how much time do you spend watching TV a week?
I spend time watching TV 4 times a week.
You watch about 4 times a week. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the test. I want to thank you both for coming, and you've done a good job. So thank you very much, and goodbye. Goodbye, Kong Zung. Goodbye, Fuan.
Goodbye, teacher.